Yo, I'm back with another video. Today, I will be showing y'all how I cut my hair. Y'all have been asking for this video, or not this video, but y'all be in my TikTok, my YouTube comments, everywhere I be at, y'all be asking me, what kind of haircut you got? What's the name of your haircut? What you tell the barbers? First of all, I don't go to a barber. I cut my own hair. I purposely have not cut my hair just for y'all. Like, I've been looking busted in public, at work, everywhere I go, just so I could save this just for y'all. So if y'all don't run this up, I know something. Like this video.
Hey yo, Ren, turn that up.
Specifically for the ones who gonna be cutting their own hair and not going to a barber when they follow this, just know, practice makes perfect. And I'm not perfect at all. This is what I do so I don't have to pay for my own cuts. The first clippers that I ever started using were these. The Conair ones, they're like pretty cheap. I bought it from like Marshall's or Walmart. You could get them at both. And I can show y'all real quick. These. About as cheap as they get. Those are like good to like practice with, like when you're first learning. As far as the trimmers go, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen the Andes trimmers before, whether they're cordless or the ones like this. These are what I was like using as for like lineups. For those of you that have not skipped, I say all that to say, those are the two that I was using before I felt like I was ready to progress. Once I felt like I was ready to progress, I moved on to a bit better ones. I'm still not a pro, but I did move on. So if you're just starting, those are what I was using before. So now that y'all got the breakdown, these are the main two that I'm using. If any of y'all have ever like watched any of my old or new TikTok videos, y'all have seen me doing this in my videos because I always show the two main ones that I always use. So keep that in mind. For sure, as far as who I was learning how to cut from, I learned from 360 Jeezy and Get Beam. So shout out to them. Those are like the main two channels that I always use. There's some other few, but those are like the main two dudes who like definitely put me on like the guidelines and the steps of how to properly do these things. These dudes are pros, but that's how I like pretty much learned. All right, first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm cutting all of this. Yeah, a lot of people save this till after. I don't like this on my face, so I'm cutting it now. Pro tip for y'all boys. If y'all stuff don't connect, y'all still struggling with them little sideburn chin straps, cut it. It don't look good. Stop lying to yourself. Y'all done got hyped up and thought this was a trend. Oh, it's coming in. Just wait, don't cut it. Stop. You're not doing yourself any justice. It's bad. So, with all that being said, let's get started. I'm gonna use this to cut it, just like this. Go underneath. When y'all are shaving, keep in mind you don't want to go against the grain and with the grain. Try to keep the same motion the entire time that you're shaving. That way you don't get any ingrown hairs. What you want to do when you get started is make sure like you're brushing like out the sides and whatnot. I don't have a brush, so obviously I'm using this clipper comb for now. But make sure that you're doing that before you get started. Step 2, I always create that bald line. I typically start mine from like right where my ear, like that line like breaks. So for example, Next, I start with the lever all the way open. The difference between knowing if it's open or closed, you know it's open when you can still see teeth. It's closed when you can't see anything extra. So this is open, and that's how I start. Alright, so after we have that bald line already set, we're gonna go up about 1/2 inch with that lever open, making sure that you're flicking out and then brushing or combing your hair. That way you don't have any excess hairs, and that'll be it for that second step.
Hey, yo, Ren.
Alright, with the lever now closed, you can use the corners of the clipper to slowly take away that bottom line. That way you can better blend it together. For my first actual guard, I'm using a 1.5mm guard with the lever all the way open. The reason I'm starting off with this is because I don't have much of any guards to begin with. But you're repeating the same process once again, just going up 1/2 inch. Going over and over again until you can remove all the hairs that you can. Alright, now I'm going to use the 4.8mm guard and go with the grain to cut off as much bulk that I can. For my hairline, I use multiple guards, like the 4.8 and the 3mm, and I just open and close the levers all the way until I feel like my hairline is where I want it to be at. As for lining it up, I always start from the middle and work my way all the way to one side. Once I get to that one side, I start to do the vertical lines just lightly so I can get an idea of where I want to be at, and then I'll clear it all up properly and then work my way to the other side. Since I don't actually own a trifold mirror, when I was first learning how to cut my hair for a good year, this right here is exactly how I was lining up my hair, just freehanding it pretty much. Now I actually found a handheld mirror in my house, so this is what I use sometimes, but this is just to give y'all an idea. Once again, I just cleaned out all the bulk with the 4.8. Now I'm combing it all together. After it's all combed together, I'm going to use that lever all the way open and start fading up, repeating the exact same process that I was doing earlier in the beginning steps. Once you feel like you're pretty close to finishing, go back around your head, look in the mirror, use any extra guards to fade anything that doesn't look proper, use a straight edge, your enhancements, anything else, and remember to always clean up, disinfect when you're done. And this is pretty much it. Alright, as y'all can see, I took my braids out through that entire process, and this is pretty much like what I did for in terms of the cut. I ain't even gonna show you the back, I'm gonna keep it real. Cause I don't like how I did it. I never really like how I do it because my braids aren't, the back, my blades of my clippers are not that good. So I typically like cover the back up anyway, but yeah. First of all, look at the growth. Hair journey part 2 on the way. Sheesh. We gonna get right. But yeah, this the end result of the cut. I've done better, honestly. Like, don't clown me, I've done better. But yeah. I hope y'all enjoy the video. Y'all like it. Please, if you do, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Yeah. Check me out. Share the video if you liked it. Hair journey part 2 on the way. I got y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video.